perfect, right? What could go wrong? Hey there, I'm Beth, and I'm so glad that you stopped by to hang out for a little bit. Today, I want to share behind the scenes of me meeting my birth mom. Yes, I did get the blessing of my parents, and it was my mom's idea for me to reach out to my birth mom. And I have a video of my mom and I talking about that, and I'll link that in the description if you want to go and check that out. And my mom, she was very excited for Tamra and for me to meet. My mom was so thankful and grateful for Tamra because with her giving me up for adoption, it allowed my mom to be a mom. And that is just something to be so thankful for. And one of the things that me and my mom, not my birth mom, but my mom, we were not prepared for the emotions and the stress that it was going to bring on our relationship. And then you have these feelings that my mom was feeling of Tamra replacing her, and that her feeling that I was no longer her daughter, and me being in this situation where it's like, okay, well now I have two moms, kind of like, do I split my attention? Who do I, my mom is my mom, she raised me, and Tamra is my birth mom. How do you balance those relationships? And my mom and I have talked about this, and my mom wanted me to share it with y'all, because if you are adopted and wanting to reach out to your birth parents, this is something that you need to know might happen with you and your parents. And that's what happened with us. My mom and I almost had a falling out, so to speak. Especially when I chose to visit Tamra for Christmas, our first Christmas, and it hurt my mom's feelings. It was one of those things where all of a sudden my mom is sharing me with a woman who could be a mom. And so there was a lot of maybe feelings of betrayal between my mom and I, feelings of me feeling that I need to make sure I give my mom more attention than I give Tamra to balance everything out, and just not wanting to lose a relationship by trying to gain a relationship. And my mom didn't say you're going to lose me if you build a relationship with Tamra. It wasn't like that. It was just my mom was beginning to feel insecure that all of a sudden this other mother figure in her child's life, in my life, and like that competition, like how can I compete with this? Excuse me, how can I compete with this? But it's not a competition. It's just our emotions that we were not prepared for. And even though my mom and I had a hard time with the newness of this, we still worked together. We still worked it out because we value our relationship. And my mom does value Tamra and her relationship with me, and it's just something we had to work out. And I'm glad that we did. It was not easy. There were a bunch of tears. There were a bunch of words that were spoken that we didn't mean, but when you reach out to your birth parents and you build that relationship, it does affect your family. And another emotion I wasn't prepared for is the love from another mother figure. The love just blew me away coming from Tamra. You have your parents who love you unconditionally, and that's usually about it. You have friends who love you unconditionally. Maybe you have a husband or wife, spouse who loves you unconditionally, but it's not like a parent. And knowing Tamra and just her love for me, I don't think I was prepared for that emotion. Not that I felt rejected. I never felt that Tamra rejected me. when she gave me up for adoption, but I wasn't prepared to feel her love for me. And once I felt it, it's like, what do I do with this feeling? And it's just wonderful. So those are two things that I did not expect when reaching out to my birth mom. In my next video, I want to share with y'all the exciting process of learning how Tamara and I are alike, and kind of looking at nature versus nurture. So I can't wait to see y'all then. I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.